Alright. That seems to be live. Alright. So, hello everyone, Juggalo Zen back at it again, Schlubbing and loving it. Back with another installment of Schlub Plays Dragon's Crown Pro on the PS4. Now, I don't know how loud this is to y'all. Pretty loud to me right now. Was it when this game first came out on the PS3? I was all about it. I played the heck out of this game. I just thought it was a beautiful game. I always loved the the Capcom D&D games like Shadows over Mystara. Those were beautiful games, and you never got anything quite like that. Was it Sense? Some other games have tried, but there was nothing just like that beautiful, real D&D feel with the 2D animations and stuff like that. And then this came out, and it was just word of it, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to try this game and have this game. Beautiful animations, look at that. And then unbeknownst to me, some time ago this game was remastered for PS4, and I'm like, wow, this is a chance for me to play this game again. And I've been sitting on this game for months, for literal months, because I've been wanting to. There's a part of me that wanted to stream it like I'm doing it now, and I just didn't find the right time. It's been busy this entire summer, and then finally I just screw it. I'm just gonna sit down and play it, see if it's as good as I remember. And boy, do I, I'm kicking myself in the butt. I'm like, man, I really did love this game. Look at this. The music's beautiful. The art and the animation. The combat is fluid. Look at that. Rain, that's what we need right now, man. Shoot. At least where I'm at. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, like I said, I finally sat down and started playing this game again. And I have two characters. My favorite, the elf, and the dwarf. I remember really liking him too. But for this playthrough, well, I don't know if I was playthrough for tonight's stream, I'm gonna get me another character. So I'm going to create a new character.
All right.
And I'm gonna go with the fighter. If I remember correctly, the fighter, I used to think of the fighter as like easy mode. And look at this, tiny little head, big honking shoulders, and it's like, that's how his body is built, because you can see his forearms past all of that honking metal armor. It's like, that's how long he is. It's ridiculous builds on these characters. It's great. What was it? Where was I? Oh yeah, so I remember when I first played this guy that I really did think he was easy mode, because each of them have what's it? It's like this is right there, recommended for normal players, right? If you've played hack and slashes before, this is a character you're gonna get. And then this one's just recommended for expert players.
Oh yeah.
For normal players, and expert for the magic users.
Well,
and this one says recommended for all players. What does that mean? Easy. And I remember him being really easy, but also fun. Like you felt like a real badass. So let's make one. So let's see what the colors we got here. Burnished bronze, divine gold, true steel, oxblood copper, sterling silver. So I kind of like the burnished bronze, and I kind of like the true steel. I think we'll go true steel, and screw it, I'll keep that name original. And then you have these messages that you can put in yourself for when you're playing online and people find your bones. It's a cute little thing to do. But I don't need that right now. And I like playing solo, so I'm fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and, so I've already chosen original, I believe. And we will begin the tutorial. I would like to show anybody who has not experienced Dragon's Crown what a very interesting and beautiful game this is.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Rani, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Rani will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
And when you first met, you had a tutorial. Move! And then jump! And then dash! And then evade. Yeah, Ooh, Jesus! Oh, holy crap! Spike up. Ah, that, oh my god! That's terrifying! Any air pressure. No, okay, that's the diving attack.
What? What?
Oh! Okay. Hit it! A character's guard may be penetrated if they are struck by a strong attack or a powerful combination. Power smash. Ah! A weapon that you have stabbed into the ground cannot be used until the X is empty. So this is kind of like the dwarf. The dwarf can smash with his hammer / axes. Okay.
Careful!
Whoops! So I select my healing potion and then I quaff it. Glug, 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 glug. Food! The cool thing about food in this game is that it gives you there. Any food will restore up to 150% of your maximum health. So right there on the top where it shows 300 and 300, right? So that's 300 current health over my 300 maximum. But when you eat food, it gives you more to that current health. So you stand still and you eat, and boom, now I have 330. And then now I got this door that I can't
Shall
do
I
nothing
open
about.
that door for you?
And
The
then there's the
rogue
thief.
Rani inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere.
Give me your
He
money.
thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
So another cool thing is the cursor system. So with the right stick, you have this pointer, and you can scan the area and find little trinkets and stuff, and then interact.
It's my turn. Done.
So that's how you open chests. You send him to do it. There it is. Click on that bitch.
I got it. Oh yeah. What?
It's so terrifying. Woo! Even his bare-fisted attacks. Look at him. Look at that. Woo!
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Rani handles locks.
So there we go. So now, done with the tutorial. I can start questing.
You came to Highland
Look at
as an
this.
adventurer. Like many of your fellows,
Look at the
you strove to
animation.
challenge the dangerous
Look at the little
labyrinths
plates
here.
move.
The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
You're running. That's right.
Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. You request to join the guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill. What will you do?
State that you are overqualified for the test. Eagerly accept the entry exam.
Your
Give
test
it to me, fool.
is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins.
So, there's the map. And then right there to the
To
gate.
prove your mettle for the guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
Fuck it. That kid, man.
What are you
Look
doing?
at that. Everybody else you mess with, that kid, he got it. That kid.
It hurts. Quit it.
Man, that's some combo potential right there.
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on
Look
the
at
outskirts
this.
of town.
Look at this.
Use that
Look at
to
the
reach
little
your
movement
destination.
of the plants, the branches on those trees. Just stunning. Look at that. Now we have our stage map. And even this is just like so flavorful. Look at that. Look at that.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian
Easy
temple.
mode. Oh.
Some quiescent,
So here we go.
some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Oh, you son of a... Thought I had killed you.
You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
See you later, fairy. Go open it.
It's my turn.
Do as I say.
Done. What? Oh, I can do that.
And he'll pick up the coins too.
You have made your way to Roland.
Look at
At the
that belt
guild's
buckle.
behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins. For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Careful.
Check this out. Smash that. Boom, it falls through the stake and kills it. Isn't that awesome? Check this out. Boom. Pow. Love that.
Filthy Luca.
I see that? Look, I just found some extra treasure. Watch.
Oh my.
See that? See? Really neat. Open that up.
Outstanding.
Hey, okay, fine. You got that coin.
Let's
Now open
see.
that open.
Voila.
Uh-huh.
Quit it. Oh. Oh, yes. Simple.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway.
Woo!
Their cargo is various articles from ships that have been reported missing.
That wasn't my best fight. I wasn't able to juggle them. Whew, that's lots of food.
It's my turn. Voila.
Look at them. Look at them go. Just chomp. A chomp. A chomp.
Oh, yes.
Dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, why not? Boom. That was a mother load. Now they're usually in the same spot.
What?
Usually.
Let's see. Simple. Oh my.
And even he gets levels too. I'm not entirely sure what that does for you, but he gets levels. So you see, I have one food sword, but I already have my maximum extra hit points, so that food won't be eaten until I've lost some of that. Now, there's some bones there. You see that? How it says, "Someone heal me, guys?" You see, that's somebody's, like, death message. Well, not death message. No, not dying message, but it's like their death message. So if you find somebody's bones online, you'll see that when you pick them up. And now check this out. See that?
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
How cool is that, huh?
It's my turn. Oh yeah. Careful.
Woo! Damn! Jesus, that was, man. With the elf, my first time fighting those guys, it hurt. So there's no, my party didn't share. Take them bones. Got it.
What?
Sheesh, man. He's just as easy mode as I remember. See, now I have two food swords. Oh, Harpy! Ah, I was trying to get my shield out. Oh, damn it, that was my fault. Oh, jeez, grab attack still do it, huh? Okay. Oh, crap. Ah! Ooh! Ooh, yeah, hell yeah! Ah, crap. Boom!
There seem to be more
And the rogue
nests
effect, they're like,
similar
yes,
to this
I
one
did it.
spread throughout the
Ooh,
area.
A-rank treasure.
You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
I got 2 A-rank treasures? Nice! What a nice welcome. Again, it might be because he's easy mode. Boom. Okay, so here, well, I have a whole bunch of gold because if you're sharing one file, all of the characters you make, share the gold. So all of that gold is the gold that I've earned with the other two characters and the gold that I've earned just now with this character. Excuse me, with this character. So now we have everything that's unidentified. And you have to pay to appraise things. So these, the other two characters I'm running, I'm not saving gear for other characters. I'm just looking at gear that they can use, and then, keeping the best stuff and just selling off the rest. And maybe if I go through the game, and I find something particularly sweet, then I might save it for another character. But right now I'm just like, nope, just this one character. The character I play is going to focus on himself. So let me see. So we have this A rank sword here. An E rank sword with no ability. You see how that has like a little sentence of question marks? That means that it has some sort of ability, like maybe it does more defense, maybe it does like extra bonus fire damage or something like that. This one has a little bit, rank B. New shield, maybe? Pendant? And a belt, and that's showing the characters that can use it. The fighter can use that. Now that's a glowing wand. Oh, that's the other A rank thing I got? That's a damn shame. The glowing wands are usually, those things have multiple perks, the glowing items. And then gloves, okay. But like I said, that would be a really nice starter thing for the wizard. But I'm only going to focus on the characters that I'm running right now. So let's see what this is. Can I phrase it? Max HP plus 7, okay. Not gonna do that because there's no... Number 1 is like the lowest rank. And number 2, it doesn't have anything extra. So it's not worth my 210 gold to appraise it. So let's see this rank B. Magic resistance plus 6. Attack 4 to 8. This one's 4 to 10. So right away that hail broadsword is better. That's also a level 4 weapon. I can't use that yet. Because I'm level 2, I think, now? This is level 3, but it's white, so I might already be level 3. We'll see. The shield? It might have higher defense than the shield I'm currently running. And I don't have any other choices in shield, so I'm going to go ahead and appraise it. Okay, this is 7. Howl shield. Then we have this. Let's see what you can do. Magic resistance plus 7%. 4 defense. And the belt. Defense 6. Okay, and the rest of this I'm not going to spend money to identify. So from here, I'm going to obtain. So I'm going to take the hail sword, take the saber, take the shield, take the charm, and take the chain. I'm guessing that's a belt. It looks like a belt to me. And the dwarf and the wizard can use it, so I'm pretty sure that's a belt. So I'm going to obtain that. So I'm going to leave the rest of these unappraised. Then I'm going to go to sell and quit. So all of those will be sold.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the guildmaster.
So here we go. So right now I'm going to go to my equipment. So I have my sword. So right now, the cool thing I like about this is that if you can't use it yet, it's not going to show it to you if you can equip it. So from here, I click on the sword, which is showing the E for equipped, and its attack is 1 through 5. So the other sword that I had was like, was it 4 to 10? The big one or something like that? Was it? And then boom, it's not showing me the one that's out of my league. It's just showing me what I can use. So this is 4 to 8, which is already leagues bigger. And I'm level 3 right now. So the requirement is level 3, I can use that, so I'm going to go ahead and equip. Then the buckler. Howl shield, if I compare it, it's 5 defense to 7 defense, so that's great. Go ahead and equip that. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and move this heal potion. I like having that out of the way. So then here, I can put in the extra stuff. So... oh, you can use that. I was using this for a long time with the dwarf. This was a very lucky pull for me with the dwarf. It's a level 3 amulet. Gives me damage taken minus 11%. That's huge, especially early. And 6 defense. This Sage's Brave Charm that I just walked out with has 4 defense and some magic resistance. This damage taken minus 11, just damage taken. Just, status ailments removed after extending. It took me a while to see what that was. It's after achieving a certain score, you kind of get like an extra life, kind of very arcadey. They call that extending. So if you happen to have some sort of status ailment and then you get your extra life, you'll remove that status ailment, which is kind of cool, but not always reliable. But again, level 3, 6 defense, minus 11% damage. Boom, gonna use it. And then Gold Chain, which is 6 defense, and he currently doesn't have a belt, so boom, so that's more defense for him. So I don't have any other... Nope. So if I was to go check my stats, so now I have but this isn't exactly showing what my defense score is, but that's fine. So now look at that new shield, and the sword too. Now I have this curved falcon looking thing, and this big lion shield, even though I'm like look at that, even though I'm the piddly level 3, just looking super badass. So I'm gonna go here. Even though it's a little early. Alright, so this young lady will repair your equipment. You can sell stuff to her too.
What would you like?
So I'm gonna go ahead and sell my starting gear, which you always sell for 0. I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then the accessories, the Sage's Brave Charm. Don't need it, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. And then you can go to repair equipment.
Which one do you want?
I'm gonna fix all. So the only thing that needed repairing was that shell pendant from before. So I'll go ahead and repair that. So now all my stuff is back to its maximum durability. Now I'll go back to the guild.
After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the guild. You may now get cooperation from guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing quests. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy.
Oh boy.
It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
Okay.
You're back.
So
You have a request.
once you beat a stage, at least it's been this way, excuse me, for my other playthroughs. It's been a long time. Once you beat a stage, there'll be a quest for that particular stage. So here we have help the honey buzzards, right? So it says destroying a recent orc shipment in the harbor should be enough to encourage the orcs' relocation. So there was that one door where there were 2 orcs and a whole, like, couple of treasure chests and a bunch of stuff. I go back there, destroy that, beat the stage, and that'll, that's the mission. At the ancient temple ruins, destroy the orcs' cargo found at the harbor. Randy can open the door. He opens all your doors. So I'll go ahead and accept that. So then anytime I want, I can replay that stage, do the thing, and then come back and claim the reward. And now, from here, I can do my skills. So you have common and the skills particular to your character. So common is just your basic stuff like increase the ability of your slide attack. Now this is weird. Picking up coins recovers HP. Picking up coins adds to your score. Those are interesting. Vitality boost, always need that. So I currently have 3 skill points. I'm going to go ahead and obtain that. Then And then you have nutritionist, which is food gives you more hit points. I don't think I need that yet. So I'm gonna go look at the fighter stuff. Cyclone Masher increases duration of aerial attacks, which is that right. And then Shockwave sends out ripples to keep along the ground. Activate with up and oh, so his launcher would send waves. That's kind of cool. Judgment adds a shockwave to your diving attack. Cover allies. Hold square on the ground to use your shield to protect allies and temporarily increase your attack power. Oh! Reflex guard grants a chance to automatically guard when attacked. Oh, there are a lot of good stuff here. Distraction. Call enemies' attention to yourself. Use the skill item distract. Interesting. So he has oh, what was it? Taunt. Yes, taunt. Okay, I have 2 points. So I like this because the dwarf has something similar where you can hold a button and he'll charge up and he'll get more defense. So this one, you put up your shield and I guess it makes an aura for if you're playing with multiplayer, and it says increase your attack power too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then let's see. Let's try the shockwave skill. Okey-doke.
You've already resurrected allies, so I'll spare you the details.
Oh, that's right.
I want you to save as many fallen souls as possible.
Nope. I just want
You
to loot.
accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details.
Wandering one.
So here,
How can I
you
help
can,
you?
you can resurrect the bones you find, or you can bury them and possibly get an item from them. So I'll just run through the resurrect animation. It's long and it's cool, but I like to play solo, so I really don't do that. I'll let it do the talking. So look, Billy, I'm gonna resurrect Billy.
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
May my magic prove useful. You see, that's another one of the messages that you can put in your character profile. It says you can take them on your adventure by inviting them to your party. That was the one that said, "Some with you and me, guys." So Sue here, I'm gonna go ahead and bury Sue.
May they rest in peace.
And I got no item. So playing with me, you're gonna hear that a lot.
You accepted a new request from the guild.
So where did choose allies? Okay, so this was pick me if you need me. I am the correct choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and part ways with both of them. There we go. Alright, so I've done that. So I must go to the castle. So we start doing that storyline now.
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tommet, a known bandit. Your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret.
You see this? Beautiful artwork. I can't even dream of doing stuff close to this nice. But tiny little heads, freaking huge shoulders. Even her.
Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He is well known and is based out of the old capital. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
Oh, look at that! Little bitty shockwave. And then what was the other one? Oh, oh, look at that! That's cool! It's been a long time. A long time since I played this game. So, I've already done the first mission. That's not what I don't need to show you that again just to get that orc quest. So let's continue on, because Fighter's Easy Mode.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was
Look at that.
destroyed
Boom, boom, boom,
following an
load.
invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Ugh, easy mode. Terrifying.
Careful!
Slide is the best defense versus these little enemies. Because look, he survived that shield bash, but a slide, just gone.
Whoa!
Standing.
Woo! Open it up, buddy.
It's my turn. Done.
Yeah, flamethrower. Yeah. Turbo weapon.
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranni told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoils and tells the tale behind each item. When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how he got into the castle.
Now check this out, check this out. If you look real carefully, you can see the reflection of the candle flame in the goblet, on the back of that griffin statue, in his boots. Just little things like that.
When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away. Pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater.
Right,
Watch for your
things.
quarry to surface.
Now, I can block, so that's gonna make things... Oh, son of a... Okay. I was just gonna say that was gonna make things easier. So when you block, does that become active? That's really sweet. God, that looks so cool. Oh, you...
What?
Oh, crap.
Yes.
you bastard!
Outstanding. It's my turn. Voila!
Ah, there you go. Like those treasure troves, you have to like, you have to be on top of it. When you see that those things just keep on coming, you have to keep pointing at it to get all the treasure.
I got it. Done.
Woo! And look, they survived that. You see that? It's crazy. Ooh, that shockwave does good work on them. Now you see that?
You can hear the sound of a woman crying on the other side. The wall here seems thin enough to break through.
Ah.
Oh, yes.
Only because I remember there was a chest there.
What?
Woo!
Oh, I can do that.
Damn, that was ridiculous. Woo! You pick all that shit up running. God, man, and I don't even have doing the quest under my belt for experience. So I'm level 3 on this level 3 stage. That freaking beat 'em up combat is so fluid in this game. Oh, good shot. So when you throw your weapon, it takes less time for you to be able to recover it than when you slam it.
Voila!
I'll take that. I don't need no sneaking crossbow. Even though I'm a lover of archers and the elf archer is my favorite character in this game.
Whoa!
You get back here, you dirty rat. More bones. I can still fight. Nope. Burying you. Give me that hunk of cheese. Oh no, pomegranate. Something. Give me it. Look at that.
Careful!
Ow. Ow. Holy crap, did I just... I did a shield charge in the air. That's amazing. Ow. Ow. Ow! Ow! Ow. Boom! Woo! If I had had another level or two, that would have been a whole lot easier.
Tomet, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move.
Two more aim. I tell you,
he produces the scepter from his
fighter
bag
is lucky.
and hands it to you.
Easy mode. Poosh. So I'm level 5 now?
You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle.
Look at me. I am king now. See. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that wicked looking thing. Then this shield, another pendant, some gauntlets. Hey! Only thing I can't use are those gloves. So I might end up appraising all of this stuff. It's a level 5 sorcerer. Level 6 pendant, level 6 gauntlets I can't use yet. But everything else I can. Well, nothing to it but to do it. For damage to draconic plus 12%. Nah. Constitution plus 8. Ooh, 6 to 12 also. I like that. Shield. Damage from natural foes minus 10%. Defense 10. Good. Pendant. That is defense 9. Not something I need right now. What about you? Damage to draconic foes plus 15. Yeah. I don't like that specific type. Damage from undead foes minus 10%. There are times when that comes in handy. But, So let's go ahead and I'm taking you, and you. And then I'm going to sell and quit the rest.
You must deliver the royal
So here.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Baron, you.
May they rest in peace.
Nothing. I might be too early in the game to really get stuff off of those guys. Now before I go in here, I need to remember to check my equipment. Change it up. So, Vibrant Damascus Sword. Woo! 2 minimum, 4 maximum. That's great. Let's do that. And Howl Shield with Trapper's Order Shield. That's 3 more defense and an actual ability. Pendant, nope. Gold Chain. Purifying Gold Chain has 2 more defense and an actual ability. And I can't use those gauntlets yet. Alright. Oh!
Welcome to my... What would you like?
We're gonna do the... Did I not? When did I get this? Oh, I saved this, didn't I? And now I got something better? Yep. This is why. So I'll go ahead and sell that, sell that, sell that. And convective silver arm. Or required level 13. I must have saved that with the dwarf. Gold chain. Then you're gonna go ahead and repair all my equipment. What's kind of cool about that is that you switch out new equipment and it's brand new. You don't need to repair it, so you actually save a little money there. Now, look at that. Look at that big old bright shield. I like the lion one better, but that's cool. And then that sword. Look at that wicked sacrificial blade. So, gotta go back to the castle.
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, a man stands there with a presumptuous grin. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer, swords at the ready. What will you do?
I must bring the scepter to the proper requester. Prepare for a battle with the guards.
You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and the Princess burst in. The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
I'll taste it, fairy.
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory. Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
What are you doing? Sorry about that. Gotta get new skills.
You recall what happened at the once again. The man you fall. The prime minister.
I kind of like how it doesn't. It replays it, but it says you recall what happened. It makes it like you remember. It's not just repeating it. You remember it.
Back.
But let's get my skills. So what was? Oh, sacrifice. Take damage inflicted on your allies. Use the skill item sacrifice. Huh. Huh. Tank. Bash. Press square after blocking an attack to counterattack and stun the... Ooh. Okay, I only have... Okay, I got 2 points. So I want this one. See what's in the common. We'll do nutritionist. Okay. So let's go ahead and actually I can accept another quest. We'll do a little bit of that.
You have a request.
So, Beastmaster. Alright, so now with those first 2 stages, I got quests. And now that I'm Mr. Beefy, I can super seriously get done with that first quest.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old
Like, look, there's
Elysian
even a trap
temple.
here.
Some quiescent,
Just like you smash
some
the snake, you
far
can
less
smash
so.
goblins.
An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Done.
Wait. That's it?
Oh, I can do that.
Ooh, the shockwave is super minor. At least that one was visual when I got it. Or did I get it? What? Snake! Whoops! Snake! Snake!
Oh my. Oh yes. Simple.
Okay, so then here's where the quest is.
It's my turn.
Where these orcs are.
Voila.
The orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway.
You
Their
made me lose
cargo
my
is
sword?
various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Oh yes.
So I have max food, so now I gotta start eating.
It's my turn. Voila. Let's see. Simple.
Oh, damn it. So look at all this food source I have. I have three food ready to eat. I'm at super max health.
Quick.
You're supposed to be a thief, man. Who max snaps these days?
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
Not a lot of
Yes.
trinkets.
Oh yeah.
What?
filthy
Easy
lucre.
mode, man. Easy mode. I have the weirdest bones. How did I not juggle him after that? Now I'm at max food and max health. Damn it! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area.
I see,
You
look
exit
at the
the
treasure
area,
I got
taking
on
care
my
to avoid
second
drawing
run.
the attention of any other
E,
harpies.
C, C, and B. Where like the first one I had an A treasure, or was it 2? Maybe that's just what they do for you in the beginning. Oh, look at that shield. Yeah. We'll see what these gauntlets are. Damage take. Ooh, damage taken minus 11%. Another glowy thing for the wizard. But the last time I threw one away was an A rank. These are level 2 belts. I ain't even gonna bother. That's a level 6 belt. Let's see. 6% chance of lightning retribution. And the shield is a level 5 but no abilities. No, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna take the stout arm. I'm gonna sell everything else.
Wandering one, how can I help you? May they rest in peace.
Ooh, receive defense tonic. Got something. So, let's take a look at my equipment. It's a gauntlet. That's my first gauntlet. Minus 11%. So I have 2 things. Damage taken minus 11%. So is that damage taken minus 22%? That's ridiculous. Okay, the heal potion is the first thing to the left of my sword, which is what I want.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
You know what? I'm selling you. You're amazing, but you give me damage to a very specific type of foe, whereas the ones I'm wearing now reduce damage to me, just blanket. And then repair
Which one do you
equipment.
want?
You're back.
So now I got that art. And then like a little backstory on what was going on with that mission. Got 2 more points. Yeah, so what was number of shotguns? Oh, no. Range 120%. Ooh! Power Smash and its shockwaves are strengthened. I almost don't use the if it gave me something that strengthened my sword throw, maybe. We'll go ahead and do that. I haven't gotten that yet. And then we'll do this one to bash. Ooh, super kid, look at that, look at that. What's going on, Sylvester? Sleepy boy. Let's do it.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Done.
Right, this is a fun room.
Oh, yes.
You really get the D&D feel here.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect.
And those things just swell and swell if you don't take care of them. I mean, look at that.
The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
So cool.
Whoa!
It's my turn. Voila!
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
I got it. Simple.
Give me that food. Sometimes you die.
Oh, yes. Done.
What?
Oh jeez, 2 mother loads. Nice.
Let's see. Simple.
Now this.
What?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I remember I used to know this by heart, just so easy. I would just come in here and just boop, 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 and do it. I can't remember it for crap now. And I think it tells you much later in the game. But I for the life of me, I can't remember.
I got it. Done.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Man, I did that with the elf or the or the dwarf, and I would have to deal with all of this fungus. And this freaking fighter just cleared them all out before they could spread.
Oh, I can do that. It's my turn. Oh, yeah.
No, no, no. No, There you go, Turkey Teeth. That's my loot. Oh shit. Ugh. That thief coming to take my treasure really slowed me down on killing those fungi. Look at that crap, I'm on 226 health already.
Let's see. Voila!
Careful! Whoa!
What the? Too easy.
What?
I need to eat. Come on. Come on.
Yes. Done.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You gave me more loot because you tried to take that stupid crossbow. You know what? This is what I think about your goddamn crossbow. Huh? That's what I think about it. Now go get those arrows.
What?
Outstanding. Oh, I can do that.
For me. Better.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming.
Damn it. Ow!
You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no
2A.
doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's.
Kaboom!
You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
D-D-A. Damage from the counter grows by 67. It's good defense, nice HP bonus. E-A gauntlets, level 10. What, am I level 7 now? 24% damage to downed enemies. Damage from human foes minus 12. To downed enemies is kind of cool, because that helps you with that stab. Huh. I can use that now. Nope. So, I guess I'll take you. Yeah. Shield has no abilities, sword has no abilities. Nope, I'm gonna leave these. You know, when I was first playing through this and I was...
You found
playing-
Lucane, but he was dead. You
One of my
imagine the
favorite
fairy
lines.
will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
So what was it, Oh yeah, when I was first playing this and I different characters on the same save file, and I just kept saving items, and then having to compare all the list of things that I found, and then throwing away the ones I didn't think were as good before I even put them on the character. I spent so much time just messing around with that. This seems so much easier. So I didn't keep much of anything, did I? Or anything that I could use? Nope. So let's get my stuff prepared.
Welcome to... What would you like? Which one do you want?
Now that one cost me because I didn't change any equipment.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucaine's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucaine's bones and follow her.
I know about this.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you.
They shouldn't let you get any bones before this. Because this is a beautiful way to introduce the concept. If I hadn't already been introduced to the concept in the very beginning of the game. Oh man, is that telling me that my controller is almost dead? Crap.
You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucaine. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucaine, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details. The magician Lucaine is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucaine can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucaine is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucaine introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucaine says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask?
We'll ask about rune magic.
Lucaine says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself.
Yep. They're all around. I remember something about them. I don't think I've earned the right to use them yet.
Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucaine's long lecture. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
Okie doke. So, go to the guild.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back. You have a request.
Oh, I got Delicacy delivery. This is the first one. It says, was it, Find Funky and Wallace's Underground Labyrinth 0 of 10. This is the first one that I can remember I could never get it in one shot. Always have to do that stage twice. But at the very least, they know, like in a standard RPG game, that you're gonna grind. So they give you a little something to do while you replay levels to get that grind. At least there's a little something to that. So let me, as long as I'm tanking, I have 1 point, so I'm gonna do Wealth to Health. The dwarf has a really cool ability where just picking up treasure heals him every now and then. It's like, oh, that's great.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious.
Pardon me?
You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberan Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
So, I'm going to go back to the tavern. And now that I have Tiki, just look at her. Look at her, the lush. So, I'm going to go ahead and report adventures, which is just their fancy way of saying save. And that is going to do it for me tonight. So thank you for joining me on this one. This is a game that I truly enjoy, and I've just forgotten how much I enjoyed this game when it first came out. So I probably will stream this again, and I'll play my other characters off cast, unless maybe someone wants to see me trying the other characters. I don't remember liking the magic users that much. I can't even remember how they play, to be honest. I'm all about that beat 'em up melee, and I love me some archers, so the elf is always my #1 character. Followed closely by the dwarf, because I love grapplers too. But, so yep, look at that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you for joining me on this one. Stay schlubby, my friends.